I thought I had experienced the bulk of the physical effects. But then, while attending a dinner party later, my stomach made noises like the creaking of an old tall ship, and I began to experience what's best described in polite company as moderate discomfort, quite broadly throughout my lower digestive tract. Perhaps a side effect of the powerful truth that I seem to be ingesting directly via the universe all afternoon. This was soon followed by other fallout, both physical and social, that I'd rather not discuss in detail. Suffice to say, a generally unpleasant evening was had by everyone at the party. The next day, severely dehydrated and facing a hefty cleaning bill, with the probability that my friends wouldn't get the bond back on their apartment and would need to replace a television, I began to wonder if this was the true hidden cost of being involved in a meat society of meakrits. Sure, it's a fun ride while you're eating the chicken, not the mouth parts, or after, but the bit where you pass out is very eye-opening. Not literally, of course. But then there's the come down, the metaphorical and actual return to Earth, when you wake up and discover just what it is that you're lying in a tepid pool of. Like learning to navigate a new kind of backwards physics, politely excusing yourself from a crowded dinner event while walking backwards to prevent any smell escaping can be a logistical nightmare. And yet, somehow, people at the top of the meakrit elite were doing this, once, twice a week? I'd be lucky to put a wing and a leg through myself once a leap year and still feel good about the integrity of my stomach lining. It was around this time that I began to experience some strange coincidences as I went about my daily routine. I noticed that both the concierge at my work, then a V-line conductor, plus my tailor and doctor both looked a bit like Stephen, the waiter who wouldn't shut up about aged beef, ruining my birthday dinner with his seemingly endless knowledge of meat history.
Or meat story.
I wondered if perhaps he'd been reprimanded by his meat masters, his meatsters, for inadvertently letting a journalist of my caliber in on one of the most closely guarded meakrits of his industry. What if they had ordered him to get close to me by impersonating various professionals, utilizing the Meat Society's unlimited meat resources, its meat sources, waiting until the day I let my guard down, to sneak into my house and pee in all the air conditioning vents? It seemed a little bit elaborate, sure, but it wasn't the strangest idea I'd heard this week. If you're wondering, that award goes to safety houses, a designation any resident of any home could apply for and have granted by default without the red tape of a criminal background or asbestos safety check. Fortunately, later, while getting a haircut, my barber Stefan put my mind at ease when he pointed out that I was being just a little bit paranoid and would have better peace of mind if I just let my guard down.